guys. Alright, so I wanted to do another recommendation video. This time I have 4 books and then 2 other miscellaneous objects that I am going to recommend to you today. I already did this video once and I got 9 minutes in and my phone died. So now my phone is plugged in and we are going to redo it. So, here we go. I guess these were backwards, so let me start again. First book, The Little Big Book of Magic, A Wiccan's Guide to Altars, Candles, Pendulums, and Healing Spells by DJ Conway. And I really like DJ Conway anyway. He's the author of The Wicca, The Complete Craft. Excellent book. So this book, you kind of treat more like you would like The Solitary Witch by Silver Ravenwolf, where you kind of open it and use it more as an encyclopedia type thing. But if you are like me, where you are completely into opening a book and reading it from cover to cover, you can do that with this because it is chock full of information. It's broken into 4 sections. You have altar magic, candle magic, pendulum magic, and healing magic. And for your altar stuff, it tells you everything you need to know about building an altar, where to put it, how to put it, consecrating it, what you can put on your altar, the different meanings of stones and animals and candle colors and all different kinds of stuff, how it can focus and enhance your spiritual practice at home, all kinds of goodies. You have, like I said, stones, herbs, geez, I mean, it is just absolutely building special altars for like prosperity, and love, and protection, and thanksgiving, and spiritual growth, and finding a job, and blah, 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 blah. Everything you can possibly imagine that you had possibly built an altar for, and even things you didn't think you could build an altar for, it's in here. Candle magic, just like you would think, it's got its own little section. Same thing, it's got everything in here for candle magic. Now, there are like other books for candle magic, but this one really does go in depth, and it shows you, like, for example, if you see like this little layout, like it'll tell you, okay, reaching a decision. It'll give you different layouts, kind of like tarot, where it's like, okay, you need a gold, an orange, a yellow candle, your cauldron here, other 2 candles here. These are the different herbs you need, the incense, the stones, and it basically gives you a little mini ritual for all kinds of different spell work using candles. And then you get into your pendulums, and read this back here. Yep, that doesn't give me what I was trying to tell you guys. Okay, it gives you the history of pendulums, how to program your pendulum or make your own, how to test it, how to use it, what it does, what it looks like when it does what it does, different stones for pendulums, different exercises that you can use, which is really helpful for people that are just beginning. There's all kinds of exercises to help you feel confident in the pull of your pendulum. It tells you about divining the future, all kinds of different charts you can make, balancing and healing, the 7 chakras, your aura, I mean, dowsing for water. It's just ridiculous. So all kinds of the pendulum stuff. And then healing magic, just as it says, talks about your chakras, your aura, different healing methods, finding your power hand, preparing to heal, affirmations and chants, gem elixirs. I mean, just all kinds of shit in this book. And it's a nice, hefty book. I mean, it's over 400 pages, so definitely recommend this gem. Next book. This one has helped me personally quite a bit. It's called Spirited, Unlock Your Psychic Self and Change Your Life by Rebecca Rosen. And I originally bought this because I was trying to unlock my mediumship abilities, because currently, if I have any, they're pretty nil. So I wanted to find a book from a medium to see what they did, if anything, to help to strengthen their abilities. And what I got from this book is so much more than that. And I'm only halfway through, because this isn't a book that you just simply read cover to cover. You really are active. I mean, she has you basically going through shadow work to help you unlock and unblock shit that's holding you down, to help you learn how to communicate with your spirit guides, how to open yourself up. Now, by the end of the book, you may not be a medium, but you're going to know how to open yourself up to the other side, so that maybe down the road, maybe a spirit will come through. But you're definitely going to learn your spirit guides. She goes through, oh my God, there's just exercise after exercise. And in here, there are meditations that I have felt more from than any other meditations. I mean, just fantastic book. I've been using it more as a self-help. I mean, it started out with one thing, and after I picked it up, it's just turned into something completely different. So, excellent book. The next one for all my crystal buddies, this is called The Book of Crystal Spells. Magical Uses for Stones, Crystals, Minerals, and Even Sand by Ember Grant. Well, this book is awesome because not only does it have spells of all different kinds that has to do with crystals and stones and that type of thing, but it has gem elixirs, meditations, rituals, affirmations. It's got a section that talks about different types of crystals, like ones that have keys, Isis faces, self-healed crystals. I mean, just all kinds of different things and what those mean and what they can do for you. There's a whole section on sand, and I mean, the spells are just crazy in here. Rainbow crystals, record keepers, let me see what, there's a whole section on crystal grids. So, and then in the back, it's got a huge, like, ridiculous appendix. Awesome, awesome, awesome appendix. So, fantastic book for all my crystal buddies out there. Very, very, very good find. And then the last book that I have for you guys today, I have been more interested lately in pendulum work. I can do your basic yes or no with the pendulums, but I'm trying to get a little bit more in depth. So, I have The Art of the Pendulum, Simple Techniques to Help You Make Decisions, Find Lost Objects, and Channel Healing Energies by Cassandra Eason. Excuse me. Now, Cassandra Eason is an expert diviner, I guess. She's an expert dowser. And so this whole book kind of talks back and forth between fact, like actual, this is what happens, and her own testimonies, which is nice. It goes through the history of dowsing, like back in the day, what they used it for, how to begin, testing your responses, psychic protection, creating flow charts, testing your psychic powers of detection, finding lost animals, identifying blockages and removing them, power centers, ley lines. I mean, if you want to know about pendulum, it is basically in here. Following ghosts, remote map dowsing, physical dowsing. I mean, just absolutely. And it's more than just magic. Like, this book actually talks about pendulum work. Like, whether or not you are into the metaphysical part of pendulums. Like, this basically is like, okay, dowsing works, pendulums work, here are the facts, and here is how you can become an expert dowser, whether or not you're a witch, whether you're a Christian, whether your religious background has no matter here. This is like a matter of fact. Here are the facts on this, let me teach you how to do it. So, awesome little step away from, because some of the books that you read on some of these subjects are very mystical and whimsical, which isn't always so great when you're really trying to learn something new. So when you get something that's like hard facts, here's what it is, here's why it works, bam, here you go, and it's just kind of a breath of fresh air sometimes. So those are the books. Now I have a few other things to recommend to you guys. The first one, I have gone through, oh my god, I have so many tarot decks and oracle decks. Okay, not so many, I have like 6 or 7 decks. But of oracle and tarot decks, trying to find something that called to me, because it's very difficult to know that you like something until you open it, and a lot of times you can't open it until you buy it. So I have a bunch that I'm probably just going to do a giveaway with because they're sitting on my shelf. This one was recommended to me by Laura Rain, and it is by far, like, I connected with the cards right away. And that's the thing is, like, I'm still trying to figure out tarot, and eventually I will, but with oracle decks, I feel like I don't want to have to read the book. I mean, it's nice to read the book, but I want to look at the card and instantly get a feeling about it. And with this one, this is called Energy Oracle Cards by Sandra Ann Taylor. That's what it looks like. And these cards, it comes with a nice, thick booklet. But the cards, I'll just show you guys a couple, are absolutely beautiful. Like, there's, like, you're not even going to be able to see them, but, like, attachment, contract, let's see, there's, like, the sun, there's different chakras, door to romance, the garden and the gate, there's more chakras, like cornucopia, isn't that gorgeous? And you just get a feeling when you look at these cards. You know what I mean? I mean, you draw something and you're just like instantly, and it seems like with a lot of these cards, if you get them multiple different times for different questions, you'll get a different feeling every time you see them just because they're so open to interpretation. So, excellent, excellent deck. Definitely my favorite by far so far. So, if you guys are looking for a new oracle deck, I highly recommend it. And last but not least, so this little gem I've had for a while, and I just think it is so cool because it has so much information on it. Now, if you're scared of Ouija boards, I guess you probably won't like this because you'll say, well, it's basically a beefed up Ouija board. But I personally have no issues working with Ouija boards because I know how to protect myself beforehand. And I don't want a whole bunch of comments about how Ouija boards are evil because I don't care. I don't care. But this is called the Enchanted Spell Board, Magical Messages from the Spirit World by Amy Zerner and Monty Farber. So this, I just have to show you guys this because it's freaking sweet. So it comes with a booklet explaining what a lot of the different tiles mean. But this thing, the amount of information that is on here is just ridiculous, okay? There are, let me see if I can get it to sit. Okay. There are, like, all the way around, there's, like, directions. It's, like, past, present, future, day, night, unknown, near, far, right, wrong, blah, blah, blah. So there's words. And then the next one in is all the different zodiac signs. And then the next one in is all the different letters. Then you have all different trees, like cedar, laurel, willow, elm, holly, all the way around. And then on the inside are different angels. So there's, like, abundance, enlightenment, banishing, location. And then the inside, more are numbers. And then on the outside here, there's yes, maybe, no, and question. And then in between all those are different crystals. So, and then you have your planche, which is here that you use. And you basically use it like a Ouija board. You can use it by yourself, you can use it with other people. But I just love how much information is on here. And it is a fantastic divining tool. Like I said, if you're comfortable using it. If you're not, then you won't get anything out of it, and that's fine. But anyway, so that was 13 minutes of goodness. I hope you guys got some goodies that you're hoping to check out. Yeah, so I love you guys, and I will see you soon. Bye!